Hello Hornets, welcome back to Hornet Nation. I'm Cody Stedman.
And I'm Bowie Thompson. This week we cover our unified basketball team playing at Little Cesars Arena, off-season conditioning for our baseball team, and overviewing our winter season so far.
All of this and more on this new episode of Hornet Nation. The boys and girls bowling team enter into the SEC Individual Invitational tomorrow at 10 a.m. Some notable players are senior Phil Narumi, who plans to shoot for games with a score of 190 or higher, and seniors Madison Esterline and Michaela Lewis plan to advance to the qualifying round with the best performance and skill possible. Best of luck, bowlers.
On Friday, January 31st, Saline's unified basketball team headed up to Little Cesars Arena and faced off against Dexter.
Hornet Nation reporters Noah Boyce and Noah Morales were invited by the team to attend and see the action themselves. Let's pass the ball over to them to see what went down in Detroit.
Hello Hornets, I'm Noah Boyce, and today I'm here at Little Cesars Arena, and I'll be covering the Dexter-Saline Unified Basketball game. The Unified Showcase allows co-ed students to experience a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to play basketball at Little Cesars Arena, home of the Detroit Pistons. Numerous unified teams from schools all around Michigan were invited to the showcase, which included Saline and Dexter's unified squads. The players' families joined in an uproar for both teams as they ran out for introductions. How did the unified team come about? How did that all develop?
Yeah, so we have a new class this year called Unified PE, which I'm the teacher for, and we had a couple other people want to play basketball, and so we started a program this year. We started up in August planning, and it finally came to tuition in this game for sure.
What do you enjoy most about the game?
I think it's awesome seeing the kids come together and make friends and maybe do something that's out of their comfort zone.
And how cool is it to play just under the lights like this at a huge facility like LCA?
Yeah, it's definitely a special experience. Most people don't ever get to have this experience, so it's definitely awesome for them.
With 6 seconds left on the running clock, Saline was able to sink a buzzer-beating three to end the game with a final score of 26-26. Did you have fun today?
Duh!
Yeah? Duh. Oh, duh. What do you enjoy most about watching these games and being a part of these games?
Honestly, it's just, I feel like it's kind of the environment. There's a lot of good people, like JP, he's a great guy. And yeah, that's really it.
You ready for your next game, bud?
Let's do this!
Yeah! These two inspiring teams capped off a once-in-a-lifetime experience quite like no other. Congrats to both the Saline and Dexter unified squads. Reporting from Little Cesars Arena, I'm Noah Boyce. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Noah. It's always encouraging to see how our unified basketball team tries their best each game, and we especially saw that with this tie.
The next game takes place tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Milan High School. Keep it unified, Saline.
Districts is right around the corner for our competitive cheer team. Along with 14 other schools, they are ready to show off what they can do at Wyandotte High School this Saturday at 9 a.m. We hope our cheer team can spring their way to regionals.
The spring season is rapidly approaching, and our baseball team has been preparing to ready themselves for the diamond.
Grayson Sloan heads to Michigan Sports Academy to view players up to bat with off-season conditioning.
Sports require full dedication from all players. Everybody has to be at 100%. This often means completing rigorous training such as off-season conditioning. I got to sit down with Saline baseball players Noah Reeves and Matthew Moreno to get a deeper understanding of how conditioning works and why it is so important.
I like it. I think it's good for the team. I think working together in a scenario that isn't on the baseball field before the spring is really good for us.
I'd say the off-season conditioning that we have at Saline is bar none. I mean, everyone else in our league doesn't really run anything like we have going here. So we every Wednesday morning, we get up pretty early at about 5:45 in the morning, and we come in and put in more work than everybody else is. So it's pretty special.
Conditioning not only improves the physical side of strength and endurance, but so much more.
I think more than anything, it helps to build relationships with my teammates. When we go through hard hard conditioning challenges or hard stuff together. It only makes us stronger together. So I think for me, especially working through, whether it's running or doing squats or doing push-ups or anything like that, working through that with my teammates and having them push me and having me push them just trains my mental side more than even my physical side, and helps me get ready and build a better relationship with them.
Selene's baseball team grinds consistently to be the best version of themselves.
Some mornings, we're getting in there, we're getting the work in. One week out of the year, we'll go in the pool. That day's pretty challenging, but it's all mental. It's big for us to bond with teammates. So the way that we draft teams, we have seniors with freshmen and everybody. Every team's got diversity throughout the whole program. So we're really able to connect to everybody, so that when we get in the season, the varsity team's not secluded to just varsity players. If we're out at the field and we see the freshman team out there, we know some of those guys, and everyone's connected, so we can all be like one big family, basically. So it's really good.
The results of this preseason training will be on full display in March when the season gets underway. Reporting for Hornet Nation, I'm Grayson Sloan. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Grayson. It's really impressive how Selene puts forth a ton of effort, even in the off-season.
Their opening game for the spring season is at home versus L'Anse Creuse High School on April 1st at 4 p.m.
The boys and girls basketball team face off against one of their crosstown rivals, Ann Arbor Pioneer. While the boys have been on a bit of a losing streak with a record of 4-11, they hope to turn things around tonight at home at 7 p.m. in the main gym. The girls, on the other hand, are playing their hearts out with a record of 11-2. They are away tonight at Pioneer. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. Make sure to show up to either team to cheer them on to success.
With so many events almost every day of the season, it's always so hard to keep up.
Here at Hornet Nation, we always use sites like MHSAA.com or Big Teams to review how teams have played. But thankfully, one of our reporters has been collecting the recent achievements from each sport. Rain Douglas has details.
Hello Hornets, and welcome to this midwinter season recap. The boys' ice hockey team is getting close to the playoffs with just 2 regular season games to go. Their current record sits at 11, 10, and 1, as they try to capture their 4th SEC championship in a row. For the girls' basketball team, they have started off this season strong with a current record of 13-2. Earlier this season, junior Kara Ream set the school record for three-pointers made in a career. That number currently sits at 203. The girls' bowling team is just under 500 with a 5-6 record. The highlight of the early season was a 2-game sweep over rival Bedford. The SEC Individual Championship takes place on the 13th at the Monroe Sports Center. The boys swim and dive team is having a fantastic season, with 6 wins and just 1 loss coming to Pioneer. The boys look to avenge that loss in an upcoming SEC Championship here at Selene, which starts on the 28th. I'm Rain Douglas, back to you in the studio.
Our winter sports teams strive for greatness each game and hope for greater heights during the postseason.
We hope that our sports teams give it their best in the coming weeks. And in the coming weeks, we will keep bringing you Selene's ticket to high school sports.
Be sure to follow @Selene Video on Instagram and YouTube for show updates and behind-the-scenes content.
For Hornet Nation, I'm Cody Stedman.
And I'm Bowie Thompson. Have a great day, Hornets.